Tensions between the U.S. and Russia over Syria have cooled as of late, but John McCain is still fuming mad. Now the Arizona senator has penned an op-ed of his own, sharply criticizing Russian leader Vladimir Putin a week after Putin wrote his own. In the letter published by Russian website Pravda.ru, McCain speaks to the Russian people about the regime that misrules them. He writes, "Putin is not enhancing Russia's global reputation. He is destroying it. He has made her a friend to tyrants and an enemy to the oppressed, and untrusted by nations that seek to build a safer, more peaceful and prosperous world." McCain started his op-ed piece by saying he was pro-Russian, not anti-Russian as he says he's been characterized. Later in the piece, McCain calls out the Kremlin government for the laws against gays, claimed the government rigs elections, and that it controls the media. He writes, "President Putin doesn't believe in these values because he doesn't believe in you. He rules for himself, not you." This article by McCain comes on the heels of Putin's piece for the New York Times, where he openly blasted President Barack Obama's desire to launch a strike on Syria for use of chemical weapons. Putin's letter was much talked about and angered many American politicians. So will McCain's op-ed have the same effect?
Pravda, which means truth, is famous for being the newspaper, the mouthpiece of the Communist Party during the Soviet Union. The Pravda of today is a little bit different. It's a little red tabloid news website.
It is in Pravda.ru, which is an online-only news portal, and I mean no offence to the journalists on that site when I say that it is not exactly Russia's equivalent of the New York Times.
Looks like McCain published it to the little red, privately owned website Pravda.ru instead of the Soviet-era pro-Kremlin newspaper Pravda. The editor-in-chief of the Pravda newspaper told NBC News it would have been unacceptable to participate in such black propaganda in his newspaper. A Russian official said Putin will read McCain's op-ed, but won't publicly respond to it. For Newsy, I'm Matt Moreno.